This is about Gina Carano and some interesting stuff. So do you know what happened? What's
I
going on
know
with Gina?
that she got fired from Disney Plus, and everyone had to cancel their membership, and I canceled mine too, not because I watched that show, but I was doing it in solidarity to be a good ally.
Nice.
Um, and people were really mad, and then she got a movie deal with Daily Wire.
Yes, she did. Oh, it gets so much better.
Ooh.
Okay. No, I have a couple different articles that I'm about to bring up. All right. First one is interesting. It's basically a hit piece. All right. Gina Carano was fired for being a bad employee, not
Okay.
her politics. Okay. Now, I've read this article, and now I'm not going to give it the justification of reading it to you right now. I'm going to sum it up for you.
Excellent.
Gina Carano was posting terrible things on the interwebs, and we didn't agree with those politics of what she was posting. So we told her to stop. Now, this goes back some time to when she was making fun of people with pronouns in their bio and making fun of people who wore masks and yelled at other people for masks, and then continued all the way up to her saying we need transparency in our elections because this is BS. I happen to agree with her there for sure.
Mhm.
And then to the final nail in the coffin where she said, look at the hate of people that is, they're causing us to hate, and look what happened to the lead up to World War II. It's awfully similar, isn't it? Makes you
Mhm.
think about it. Boom, canned. This article literally says she was a bad employee because she didn't listen to Disney when they said, "Hey, stop that. Stop speaking like that. Stop acting out like this. We don't like the way that the small sliver of the community that screams the loudest, obviously. We don't like the way that they're reacting to the way you're speaking." Well, she had freedom of speech last time I checked.
She
And
does.
they basically, this article literally tells you that she was fired for her politics, but it was her politics that made her a bad employee. So I'm just gonna just look at the way it was worded. Gina Carano was fired for being a bad employee, not her politics, and it's just ridiculous. They through the article, you're like, wait a minute, but this is her politics. She was talking about her politics in the tweets that they were saying she was being a bad employee for not
Mhm.
listening and succumbing to their authoritarian measures of stop posting like that, stop acting like some person with independent thought and making other people critically think and not listen to the narrative. That's what happened to her.
Of
Like, give me,
course. Of
this
course
is
that's what
ridiculous.
happened. That's what happens all the time. I'll tell you what, Adam, I had to listen. I'm going to go back just one moment to the hearing.
Go ahead.
Like all day today, people were talking about how this bill is against free speech and you're taking away people's right to free speech. So they're very much in favor of free
Gosh.
speech when it aligns with what they want. But when it doesn't, they're like, no free speech for you.
Right. What is it free speech when you're teaching a child that they're racist?
Yeah.
You're racist because you're white. It's like, what? No, you don't
Mhm.
teach them. You say everyone is the same. All humans have to work really hard to survive in this life. And it's like that's what you teach. You teach people that we're equal. That's what you need to be focusing on, not that you're not equal and you're superior to them and you should be sorry for that. And it's like, how is
Mhm.
that? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to convince these kids that they are superior, or that what is the end game? What are they trying to do? They're not solving anything. They are literally just making it worse. Anyway, I want to
Mhm.
stick onto this whole thing because this is embarrassing. It turns out Gina didn't even know she was fired until we found out.
That's
Gina
crazy.
Carano,
That's
she found out
crazy.
she was fired from The Mandalorian via social media. What? They didn't even have the balls to go up and say to her, "You're fired.
It
Sorry,
doesn't
you're let
surprise me
go."
at all. It doesn't surprise me at all because I've seen this happen at woke companies over and over and over
Yeah.
again where they fire employees via media like email because they
Mhm.
don't want to have the conversation with them directly. So this does not surprise me in any way,
It's
shape, or
it's
form.
embarrassing. Embarrassing. Look, it was she recently told writer Barry Weiss that she'd found out she'd been fired from the popular Disney Plus series Mandalorian the same way many other did, via social media. It was from her Common Sense newsletter that she was talking to Carano. Let's see. She put her at odds with Disney. She was cut from the sci-fi show Wednesday following the Instagram post that she seemingly compared being a Republican. She didn't say Republican at all to the experience that the Jews faced in the Nazi Germany. So, I mean, I've gone over as to the why, but the fact that she didn't even know, how embarrassing is that? It's just it's just ridiculous.
Well,
Oh,
it
but
just
we're
shows you this is the MO of these people. They make really bad decisions. They don't think about the consequences in the bigger picture. Now, do you have any sense of how many like subscriptions Disney Plus lost in this? Because I think it was a
tens
lot.
of thousands,
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands. I think they lost like 400,000. I've been following Jeremy from the quartering.
Wow.
He's been doing a fantastic job of really staying up to date with it, and that's where I actually learned about this final article that I'm gonna read. But before I do that, I want to just say, look at this. So Disney has basically come out and said they are not going to recast Cara Dune's character, which is who Gina played on The Mandalorian. Which good because Gina Carano was Cara Dune. Like you can't replace her character. She made that character. You know, it's like you just can't do it. I actually almost missed she had the little rebel, I think it's the rebel symbol on her cheek.
I don't know. I didn't
Anyway,
watch the show.
I really liked it, but this is what I found really awesome. So I learned this from Jeremy today. Now, this is her IMDb page. Now, at first glance, it just kind of looks normal, but if you look a little closer, you see this little one here?
Yes.
Gina Carano is officially the most the highest star meter, like the most famous actor of all time right now today. She has reached the peak after she got fired. She has skyrocketed to number 1 on the
Good for
most
her.
popular actress slash actor. It doesn't matter. Like gender aside, she's on top. She's sitting on top. Number 1. She is the most famous actor right now. Good for
A
you,
woman
Gina.
a woman on top. Who would have thunk it with all our inherent misogyny and patriarchy?
After she got fired.
Good
It's
for
like
her.
for being a strong, independent woman.
You know what? Listen, I
What?
really hope that this whole thing maybe cancel culture is turning a corner because it's like when you get
Maybe.
canceled, people will come to your rescue, man. It's really not as bad as people think it is. I've been canceled like 3 times. It does, I'm not gonna lie, it sucks a little bit, but
Yeah.
once you get used to it and you learn how to roll with it, it's not that bad. She turned a lemon into lemonade. Good for Gina Carano.
Yep. Indeed. Gina Carano. Congratulations on reaching number 1. I can't wait to watch your movie. I'm looking forward to it. And I found out that she followed me actually like a few weeks ago before she even got fired. I was like,
Really?
I've totally fanboyed because I
You
I
can
think
slide
she's
into her DMs? Oh my
she's a
god.
badass. I did send her a DM just saying, "Hey, it's a shame of what's going on with what's happening," because this is before she got fired. I was like, even the fact that they're trying to get you fired is bullshit. Excuse my language. I had to say it. And because it absolutely is. And if you would ever want to, come on my show and talk about it, my mic is yours. So,
Wow.
because I would love to have her on the show. That'd be awesome. Because I mean, I respect someone who, even now that I found out that Disney told her to stop.
Good for
Shut up,
her,
Gina.
man.
Stop posting these things. And she goes, "Psh," and she doubled down. She's like, "No, I'm gonna post what I believe. It's a free speech. You should be able to post what you believe. Look, if you don't like what she's saying, just block her so you don't have to see it."
Exactly,
Said
exactly.
blocking is not
Don't
canceling somebody.
look
So
at it.
two totally different things.
And listen,
It's
man, on the
ridiculous.
Daily Wire, she's gonna be able to do, like, what she wants to do, and I'm gonna say, like, the Daily Wire's first movie is really good.
I
I had
heard
no
that it's good.
Adam, I gotta tell you, like, I watched it because there were, like, no new movies out because there haven't
Yeah.
been in forever, and
Uh-huh.
it was such a relief to watch something that wasn't woke. It was just a really good story, and it really made me think about all these other movies that I thought, like, weren't really woke. When you
Yeah.
compared it to the Daily Wire's movie, it's night and day, and it was so refreshing.
I gotta watch that. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm
You're gonna like
definitely
it. It's
signing up. I'm
really
signing up.
good.
They're bringing Gina Carano on. I mean, she's the number 1 actor on the planet right now. She's hot right now, So I'm excited about it. Anyway, good for you, Gina. I'm really
Good
proud
for
of proud
you.
proud of you and happy for you.